All right, so the camera seems to be working good this morning. Guys, I haven't been able to find my phone. Saw Tommy Shoe's video, and Tommy, I would never miss the opportunity to talk to you on the phone. I haven't seen my phone in a couple days now. I know Rob's trying to call me from Canada. Rob, I don't know if you have Skype or not. Andrea's not home right now. She'll be back in a few minutes, but I'll try to call you on her phone, return your call. I definitely want to talk to you guys. It's not that I'm trying to avoid anybody or not talk to anybody. That's not the case at all. And Tommy, I always thought you knew why I don't put a lot of long comments on your videos, but I always watch them. So, I never miss a vid, but So we're gonna scuff this down with some 320, and Happy New Year, everybody. I think it's the New Year. So there we go, shiny paint no more. And I was watching a lot of videos last night, up late. Slow SRT, Matt, Angel, Jim, motor's looking good. Yeah. A couple of you guys bought some paint guns last night, man. I really appreciate that. I owe a lot of thanks to Tom's Wonderful World. He's one of our first customers to buy online from us. It's a new venture for us, as well as we've been selling paint for 6 years now. If you Google us, we're in there. Another option, paint and body. Andrea comes up. We don't have any complaints with the Better Business Bureau or anything like that, so we've been lucky that way. And we always try to treat our customers, like we want to be treated. And so the internet thing's new. So Tom, I want to give him all the credit for making me take the step, and or Andrea, and try to go online and sell some stuff. Man, I hope it helps some of you guys out. I realize that the stuff's expensive, and if I can save you guys some money, that's great. Some of the stuff, obviously we can't be competitive on, because the market's pretty big with some of those bigger stores. Some things aren't cost effective to ship. But as far as the tools and the spray guns and anything like that, I'm pretty confident, unless they give you a kicker, a real special deal, I can save you some money on that stuff. I buy it for the same price as the big stores do, and there's a big markup in a lot of that stuff. So, I realize that a quality tool sometimes makes all the difference in the world, but sometimes it's just out of reach, with the markup on it. But sometimes it's something that you can afford if the markup's not there, or you don't get too bent over on it. That's why we started this deal. I painted for a long time, after my car accident, and I decided to go to the paint store, and I wasn't working at a dealership anymore, didn't have a paint rep or anything, and when you stop playing the game, you lose your contacts. And I went in there and bought a buffing pad and some compound, and it was $60, and I just thought that was outrageous. So that's how this little venture got started. And I had some friends at Matrix, and that's how we ended up going with the Matrix paint line. Looked at the PPG line first, the Omni and Shop line at the time. It was just it was out of price, and I figured this would be a better value for everybody. It's a good product, and it's got a really good warranty, and they're really good people to work with. I'm not saying that PPG and all those other paint companies that I've worked with in the past aren't good paint companies to work with, but Matrix is really geared to work with a little guy. They're very accessible. You can call them on the phone in Michigan. They have an excellent tech department. They have a color research department, so they have a lot of research, or a lot of resources to offer. The little guy, you know, they'll take the time to talk to you guys in the garage, where some of the big paint stores don't, you know, they don't really promote that kind of stuff for various reasons. But that's where it started, man, in the garage. You know, guys building cars in the garage usually are the guys that end up going to schools to be mechanics and, you know, engineers and stuff like that. So as I watch YouTube, it amazes me the amount of experience that's available for somebody just to turn a computer on and just grab from, you know, hundreds of years of experience in one place for free. It's got to be one of the best deals going out there. I find it to be a really good tool, you know, and there's almost no limit to what you can do on YouTube, you know, if you really set your mind to it. So I want to thank all you guys for the responses on the t-shirt. You know, Andrew's going to make a list. We'll go over that list today. When I was talking last night, I didn't realize it was going to be the new year today, so obviously it's going to take a few days to make a list of the people we're going to put on there, but I don't want to leave anybody out, and I don't really feel like there should be anybody at the head of the line or anything. I don't know how we'll make the list, but once we get the list, we'll determine how to put them in order on the back of the shirt. It'll be random for sure, because you know, YouTube is, for me, it's not about knowing more than the next guy. It's about sharing what you know with each other, and that's what makes this so cool. You know, there's nobody on this page, or, you know, my page, yelling and screaming, saying that, you know, you guys don't know what you're doing, and it's encouraging, you know, to, you know, watch people teach each other how to do different things without insulting each other. So, you know what I mean? I think with YouTube, some of the egos get checked at the door, and when you do that, man, it's a better place to learn stuff. But I think it's pretty cool. You know, the whole YouTube thing's been really cool for me. Told you that before, but so during the new year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going to some of the places around here, some of the people that I know, and thank you.
I called Jeff too. He'll come this afternoon to look at his car.
Jeff.
Car City Jeff.
Okay.
I'm asking you this morning.
So okay, yeah, okay, you called.
And then don't forget, Rob's trying to call you.
I know, I still can't find my phone, so I'm going to have to either Skype him or I'm going to have to use your phone to call him.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of making a video here.
Goodbye.
So, she was wanting to have a conversation there, but she didn't have anything to say. But anywho, breakfast is here, so I'll go upload this. And we'll ramble on more and more today, I guess. You know, it's going to be sort of a laid-back day. And I'm going to be working on this t-shirt thing. Definitely going to make this happen. It's not something that we're just talking about. We're going to make these, we're going to send them out, and you know, you guys seem excited about them, and you should be, man. You know, everybody together built what we got going here, and we should share it with as many people as we can, because I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, so you guys out there that are watching, you know, that want to be body men and painters and stuff, you know, I just wanted to give you a little advice. You know, I know the economy's bad and there might not be a lot of jobs out there right now, and I sort of found myself in that situation when I got started. I guess I entered the workplace in 1979, 78, and the economy was pretty much in the same state as we are now. I mean, things weren't as expensive, but in retrospect, you know, they're probably real close to the same. You know, a lot of uncertainty and not a lot going on. I wandered into scooter shop, Volkswagen place, and so I ended up working for $125 a week, which was no money, you know, but the experience I got was invaluable. So you know, you might want to go to some of the shops in your area, you know, work something out, you know. Sometimes they can't afford to pay you 40 hours a week, but you can get your foot in the door and prove that you're worth what you want. You know, that's what I always try to do. You know, don't go in asking for top dollar, go in proving that you're worth top dollar, and you're always ahead of the game that way. So that was just a little tip for you guys out there that are struggling to find something to do. Sometimes you just got to make the sacrifice for the knowledge, because even though you think you know everything and you've gone to school, and there's just nothing like real world knowledge. And try to go into a shop, man. Find a shop in your area, you know, go volunteer to work there, whatever you got to do to get your foot in the door. And once you put your foot in the door and you prove that you know you can help the guy out and make a difference, things will start to happen for you. And that's how we turn stuff around. So I ended up working there for 15 years. So I learned a lot there, and it was way more valuable than the money I made, you know, the lessons that I learned. So just a little food for thought. So I'm gonna go eat some food for breakfast, and we'll come back out here and finish scuffing this, because cold McDonald's is never good. So that's what we got there. We're just gonna scuff it with a red pad. I'll scuff right up to the tunnel. We'll go ahead and throw our 2-part seam sealer down. And Gary and Matt, Turbo Cobra guys, you know, if you want me to send you a 2-part seam sealer gun, I've got piles of those. I'd be glad to send you one of those for free. I'll ship it out to you in case you ever want to do any 2-part seam sealing. They do have expensive guns, but they have cheaper versions also, so I've got several of them. And you can only use so much stuff, so yeah. So that's how that goes. And you guys that are wondering what kind of weird gun it takes, let me grab it. This is the 3M gun. You can tell it's a little old. Oldie but a goodie. And yeah, some panel bond from a quarter panel I put on. I love this stuff, man. It's really good. This stuff here is an excellent rust inhibitor, the panel bond. You know, it's made to go over bare steel, so you can go over welds with it and all kinds of cool stuff. So the few extra dollars are probably worth it in the long run. You know, it's sort of a permanent seal instead of a seal that gives up over time too. That's another thing to consider, the lifespan of the product, you know. So all right guys, I'm rambled on long enough on this one, so we'll go ahead and turn this off for a minute and eat some cinnamon rolls.